Hi everybody, welcome to your weekly card reading with me for the 27th of April to the 4th of May. Another month is rolling past, of course, and we're moving forward now from spring. We're moving forward and it'll soon be summer, I'm sure. Really positive energy, real fire energy to make things happen in your life. So I hope that you guys are well and you are making your life what you want it to be, making your dreams come true. Should we see what the cards have in store for us this week and see if it's going to be a good one? I'm using the Daily Guidance from Your Angels deck by Doreen Virtue this week. So for today and tomorrow, which is the Wednesday and the Thursday, we have the Family card. Now this was my daily card today on Facebook and Instagram. So it's quite telling that it's come up again. I've shuffled the deck before I dealt and it came out again, so it shows that this is a very strong message right now. Family is very much on your mind at the moment, and it could be a case that there is a certain family member who you feel could do with some healing, them themselves, or maybe your relationship with them could do with some healing. There are some issues going on. Typically that will be the first person that pops into your head when I say that. So that person, could do with some help, or they're in a difficult place and need some guidance and some support. That can be from yourself, of course, or from somebody, if you're too emotionally close or you don't feel that you can do that. Or it could be that it's your relationship with them needs some healing. It's really easy, especially with family, to the hurt and the pain can go a lot deeper than it can with other people, because we feel somehow that because it's family that they should love us and respect us in a way that the people sometimes don't. Just because you're related to somebody doesn't mean that you're necessarily going to get on with them. That's kind of a big life lesson to learn, and certainly we have to understand that they're still human beings who still make mistakes just like us, and to try and not have grudges, and to try and extend forgiveness and love and compassion in all areas, not only for other people but for ourselves. And certainly if a relationship can be healed, then it's always worthwhile to try. Sometimes the best thing we can do for ourselves though is to let go, and that can be difficult with family, but you don't want to end up in any kind of relationship that is bad for you. And the other flip side of this card is that you are being encouraged to spend some time with your family, to whether this is just some, a day together, or whether it's an actual holiday away somewhere, but you are encouraged now to try and make time and an effort to actually have that time with your family. They are one of the most important aspects of anyone's life. And of course, as I'm sure I've said before, families take many different forms these days. We can have friends who feel like family. But anybody who nurtures you, supports you, loves you unconditionally, that's what you need right now. So make that time. The weekend, which is Friday, Saturday and Sunday, we have the Be Honest With Yourself card. You know what's going on. 100% you know. Intuitively, in your gut, you know what's going on. But for some reason, you, whether through fear or whether through any kind of guilt, anything like those kind of feelings, you are almost lying to yourself about what's going on right now. And it's time to take those glasses off and see the situation for what it really is. Because it's only when you do so that you can deal with it properly for you and for everybody involved. So it's time to really see things for how they really are, and to see people for who they really are. Also be honest with yourself in terms of what you want. So many of us, put other people's needs before our own, and other people's happiness, and can compromise ourselves in that process. Being honest with yourself about your own wants and needs and happiness is nothing to be ashamed of. How can you actually make a dream come true unless you actually know what your dream is? So it's worthwhile spending that time, quiet time, whether that's in meditation or just quiet time alone thinking, to actually pinpoint what you want moving forward, in terms of your your relationships, your career, where you're living, all these things that are incredibly important in our lives. Be really crystal clear on what it is you actually want. Because once you clarify that in your own mind, then you can start to make things happen. When things are a bit wishy-washy and a bit up in the air, it's really hard to actually move forward. It's really hard to take those steps to making those dreams come true. It starts with you, as with everything. It starts with you and your own intention and your own, your own feelings and your own thoughts. So it's worthwhile having that time to really clarify that. Yeah, that's that one. Finally, Monday and Tuesday is a really good card, which is joy. I love that card. Dolphin's one of my favourite animals, so seeing a little dolphin just makes me smile. And that's the whole point. Dolphins remind us to spend time in play and to spend time, a lighter energy. It's really easy in life to get ourselves pulled down by those heavy, lower, stressful energies. And we get really flat and fed up and we go from like work to home to sleep to work to home to sleep, and you feel like you're on this treadmill that you can't get off, and it's really quite depressing. And they feel like there's nothing to there's no time and there's no effort or energy to have fun and play. And yet people I feel undervalue the feelings of joy and play and happiness still, even though we know how important they are. I think day to day people still feel it's not that important, as important as like going to work and paying the bills. And that is important, but you need to have balance in your life. Having fun and having joy and making time for play is not just something that children do, it's something that we should all do. Number one, it balances you out so that you have more energy and more motivation to deal with the bits of your life that you might not like. Two, or B, it actually is a really good tool for manifesting what you want to happen in your life. I can't talk today, I'm sorry. Your dreams and your goals and your aspirations will come in easier and quicker if you've got that higher, positive, lighter energy about you. 3, it's good for your health, physical, mental, emotional and spiritual health. And 4, or D, it's also a really nice thing to bond with other people. We spend so much time complaining and moaning and wishful thinking and poor me and aren't I a victim and blah 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 blah. And to be honest, if people are in your life who are like that, after a while they're not that nice to be with, because all they do is moan. And being around people like that is so depressing. To have a lighter energy of having a laugh and enjoying yourself and making those times for fun is really, really important. I can't stress it enough. And it hasn't got to be something like, that costs lots of money or takes lots of time. It's just allowing yourself to enjoy, allowing yourself to be silly, to have a laugh, to play, and to really connect to those feelings, that inner child in you. It's not wasted energy. Believe me, it's really, really important. So beginning of next week, make some time for that. Yes, indeed. So, good reading all around, I think. Family is really important. Getting honest with yourself is really important. And playing and having fun is also important. Good a good week, I think, all around. Nothing overly worrying to worry or concern ourselves with. So have a good one. Enjoy. You guys know where I am, as always. Please come and find me on Facebook, Little White Feathers. And if you need any guidance or any help, I'm here, as always, to help you. Have a brilliant, brilliant week. And I send you all the love and angel blessings in the whole world to you. Mwah! Namaste.